Hello everybody, Storm here, and welcome back to Stellaris, the Cultist campaign. In the last episode, we got back to work on some of our domestic issues after the war with the Vhari and Savelli. And we're beginning to expand in this area that we haven't expanded into yet. So we've been working on that. Also, we were able to deal with the exotic gases shortage that we were having. Unfortunately, that has now resulted in a mineral shortage, which we are working on trying to resolve. So hopefully we'll be able to take care of that. Our fleets are back, and we're working on getting those ships repaired, replaced, upgraded, all those sorts of things. Now, about the ships. Is that in the kind of at the end of the episode, because we unlocked battle cruisers, is that I noticed that the ships didn't look correct because I was using the Asari mod to change the ship designs for what we were using for this particular series, and that wasn't there. So I went and checked, and the Asari mod was completely missing from my entire mod list. I don't know how or why that happened, but I went ahead and added it back in, and then I had to actually go and edit the save file to get our graphical culture back where it's supposed to be. And so that is... So if we go to our ship designer, we now see the proper ship designs. Ship graphics, and here's our new battle cruiser. So we'll be working on this thing's design in a moment. But our existing fleets still don't look correctly. So existing ships still are using the incorrect designs. I'm probably going to have to dig around in the save file to figure out. I probably have to find each individual ship and fix it. Gonna be a pain in the butt, but I'm gonna see if I can take care of that. If it's easy, I'll do it. If it's going to be just a colossal pain, then I'll just have to leave it as it is and just replace the ships as they get destroyed in battle. And of course, all new ships should look correct. So that's going to be a project for me off screen. Alright. In comments, someone wanted to see the sector borders, so I went ahead and turned those on. And someone suggested that I go for... It was also suggested, I should say, that instead of going for the improved structural integrity for our defense platforms, that I go ahead and go for the nanocircuit assembly civilian fabricators. And you know, on second thought, that's probably a better idea. We're not really using a lot of defense platforms, so we can get around to that. We'll grab this while it's available. And let's see. We do have a mining district, and I think what I'm probably just going to go ahead and do... I'm going to go ahead and do... is we're converting... I think we're converting this particular generator district. I'm also going to go ahead and convert a couple of city districts to mining districts, because I'm basically going to be turning this planet into just a giant mine, and so we're going to go ahead and start specializing that planet. Hopefully that will help take care of the problem. We'll see how it goes, because building new mines is not really going to help us much because we just don't have the pop, but converting the existing districts into mining districts, I think, is going to be what will help us better. What can we do here? We can upgrade you. And we have unemployment. We'll go ahead and run that upgrade. We're gonna need minerals. Let's buy some more. It was also suggested that we start enslaving some population, because we do have a bunch of different pops in our empire now, different species. So we can go ahead and do that. One thing we can do is go for the Savelli. Go ahead and enslave them. And let's see. Living standards, decent conditions is fine. Military service. Let's see. Population controls, no population controls. Slavery type. I guess we'll keep those as chattel. Let's see. Also suggested to do the Valdari. We only have these types of Valdari that unfortunately use our same portraits, but that just kind of happens when you have randomly generated species. So we'll go ahead and go for them. Go ahead and make you guys slaves. Should we make them domestic servants? You know what? I'll go ahead and change those guys to domestic servants for now. Because these guys will increase amenities, so that should help with some of the amenities issues, or at least on the planets that they're at. And we have like one Makaru? I have no idea what you are, but we only have one pop of you. You know what? You guys are slaves. Alright, and anybody else we only have a single pop on? Yeah, you guys. Okay. It was also suggested that I make the Quelnadar slaves. I got 30 pops. That's an entire planet's worth of... That might cause a problem. I'm not sure. Oh, these are Othethi. Is it Okaplaran? Quelnadar, yes. I'll have to think about that one. But we can go ahead and get to it eventually. But this should be good for now. Let's go ahead and actually unpause it. Let's get it moving. Because we've been sitting paused for quite a bit. Alright.
Receiving communications.
What's this? Research agreement proposal. The ISK would like a research agreement. We will agree to that. Our Shethi community entered into a commercial pact with the Angelic Republic. Alright. I'm thinking that one of our goals, eventually, is going to be to force the Brzethi to become a subsidiary. But we have to get superior to them. Their fleet power is overwhelming, and their economic power is superior. So we're going to have to see about changing that.
Construction complete.
Alright. Do I want to go ahead and upgrade that? I don't know if I want to spend the minerals. Yeah, we're maxed out on districts on this particular planet. I think we'll just leave that planet alone for now. At least we no longer have unemployment. Then we have unemployment here. Can I build a mining district? Go ahead and build a mining district.
Colonization in progress.
Oh yes, and we were sending out 2 colony ships. One to the Cybrex Alpha system to finish colonizing the Ring world, and one over here to this Gaia world to colonize that. Okay, and this system, we were going to be putting trade hubs in. So let's go ahead and get those trade hubs. Trade hubs. And we're going to be wanting the...
Construction complete.
I think we have to actually get the trade hub there first before we can build the off-world trading company. Right. Okay, so we've got ourselves a living state. Let's see. Collective self unlocks slave armies. Slave processing facility. Now that we actually have some slaves, we can go for that. And now that we have some slaves, we can sell them on the market. $500 energy credits apiece.
Construction complete.
That's not a ton. Alright. Jabeth can build a building slot. Go for the Hollow Theaters. $20 days so this mining district converts. Now we're all of a sudden short on consumer goods. Well, we are working on that tech.
Construction complete.
Which will be done in 10 months. Then we can start upgrading our consumer goods factories. That should help take care of that problem.
Construction.
And that Vhari have been busy. Let's see. Before we get into that too much, let's see, let's get some star bases built because I would like to grab some of those minerals. That should help. Unfortunately, this Spectre over here is kind of sitting in a system that has a ton of minerals. So that's going to be a slight issue. So yeah, this should be able to get the trade value from there. That's going to be a lot. That trade value, that trade value. Yeah. Alright, we can start establishing some branch offices in... Actually, is this something... We only have 11 pops. So it's less than 25 pops. It's really not worth it. 10 pops. 5 pops.
Construction complete.
5 pops. 12 pops. It'd be nice if I could somehow see a list of a specific civilization's colonies that I'm aware of by pops. That would be nice. 30 pops. Perfect. Establish a branch office. Do it. Alright. What do we want? Wildcat mining operations wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing. They have some crime. You know, we're fine on consumer goods, even though we're negative. We still have we have a good stockpile. You know, let's go to those wildcat mining operations, and we're gonna have to go ahead and see if I can't make some money. Sell a couple hundred of those, and then buy a couple thousand of that. Okay, that'll keep us afloat for a little bit. $14 pops. Do I actually have a branch office on Nagyar? No, I don't. But I think the Savelli might. Not the Savelli, the Reshethi. Let's go see. Yeah, the Reshethi do. Polysimus warriors sighted. What's this? For several months now, we have received scattered reports of small numbers of alien mercenaries and privateers operating on the frontiers of our space. They call themselves the Polysimus, and are apparently exiles from a nomadic warrior culture inhabiting overcrowded space stations in and around the Chohar system. Their passage near our space proceeded without incident, but they warned us against trespassing in Chohar. There is no Polysimus central government to speak of, but their various factions are engaged in constant infighting and often launch raids against neighboring star systems. Indeed, given their vast population and space-based production capability, the Polysimus would likely be a significant galactic power if they ever stopped killing each other. Attempt to contact them. Alright, outsiders, we are the Polysimus. Unlike the civilized star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us. But I have been chosen to convey this message to you on behalf of all the houses. Do not try to impose your soft and effete ways upon us. You may freely send your alien ships into Polysimus territory, but do not expect them to return. Our warriors will welcome the diversion, however. Transmit on this frequency only if you wish to offer tribute, or if you have need of mercenaries, as well as the means to pay for them. Okay, so there they are. They're up there. They're a marauder civilization. They're kind of far away to have been operating on our borders, but hey.
Construction complete.
Alright, so that's done. Go ahead and get those mining stations built. You're taking a long time to move. Alright, we've got one trade hub in, so we can get the off-world trading company, get that building. And then we might as well, should I?
Construction complete.
Will I need more trade hubs than that? Because 2 should get me all that trade value, any trip for the trade value in any range. There's this one out there. It's 2 more jumps out. I guess we can go ahead and upgrade it. Go ahead and upgrade it.
Technology secured.
Alright. Neural implants. We can now make slave armies and slave processing facilities. Alright, good. Ship upgrade cost, ship upkeep. That might be a good idea, to reduce our ship upkeep. And what else do we get over here? We got the civilian fabricators, alright. Improve strike craft. City district housing. Star-based defense station. Mineral purification hubs. Yes.
Construction complete.
Mining stations, please. Now, Vhari Stellar Commonwealth has declared an Angelic Republic as their rival. Alright. We already have a
Construction complete.
branch office there. They have 51 pops there. Oh, it's not have an active truce. Oh. Belmicos Alliance made peace with the Panori autocracy. Let's see. Panori autocracy. Alarian Confederation took a Belmicos Alliance, the Redathi system. There. And the Panori autocracy took this system. What's that look like? Oh, it's another star with a massive ring system. Titari star. So that's an accretion disk. Well, it's a protoplanetary disk, most likely. It will eventually be a planetary system, maybe in a few 100 million years.
Colonization in progress.
Okay, we can upgrade that. But I don't necessarily want to spend the minerals. Now we're short housing. Let's see. Already having unemployment issues here.
Technology secured.
Neutron launchers, alright. We need to take a look at our ships. Antimatter power. Disruptor. Gravitic sensors, listening posts. Guess we can take that.
Construction complete.
We're still losing minerals.
Construction complete.
Let's see, minerals from miners increased by 15%, and we get some miner jobs. Let's see, let's go ahead and replace how much alloys are we making here? We're making 22 alloys. Alright, let's replace the alloy megaforges with a I guess we can only have one of those per planet, right? I guess.
Construction complete.
But how much minerals are they consuming? Metallurgist jobs. Metallurgists. Is there anything in here that gives us housing in addition to... Do we have any enslaved pops? I don't see any here. Precinct jobs. Oh, let me just pause here for a minute. Moat harvesting traps. Luxury residences. It gives us housing and amenities. I mean, which we could certainly use. We're -5 housing. Turns consumer goods into amenities, which I don't necessarily want to do. Hydroponics farms, we don't really need. Enforcer jobs. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure that's anything we really want to do. I don't see anything that really jumps out at me as something that would be useful, other than getting some more housing in there. Alright, get some mining stations going. And get us outpost over there. Reset the community into an non-aggression pact with the Aquilese. Yeah, right now it's our minerals that are really holding us back. We've got to get that resolved. Well, while we're waiting for stuff to happen, let's go ahead and get in here and take a look at the design here of our new battle cruisers. Make sure we're auto-upgrading. Clear the design. We probably want the initial battle cruiser to be a heavy hitter. Artillery bow. Barrage core with some missile launchers. Barrage core, yeah. And artillery stern. And neutron launchers. Actually, no. Antimatter missiles or swarmers? Antimatter missiles. Actually, let's put some neutron launchers. Let's see, how much damage do they do? They do a ton of damage. That's what they do. But they don't do a lot of shield damage. A null void beam. Range 120. Range 100, range 80. Range 130. Auto-complete the ship. I didn't think I had that option available. Hold the line at 50. Can get a little bit 80. 50 is probably fine. Let's see. Daily shield regen. And then we'll add an improved reactor booster. There we go. Okay, we're starting to get some minerals coming in. Let's see. Encourage planetary growth. We are probably going to need to build a city district to get those that housing. Transport Fleet 1? Do we still have our transport fleet sitting in enemy territory? Did I notice that? Okay, they'll be back in like a few days. No big deal. Alright, but I think that we're at the end of the episode here, so it's coming along. Hopefully we'll get these issues resolved here in short order. We could get some ship reinforcement going. Let's go ahead and do that. And, yeah. We'll see if we can't make any more progress against that minerals problem here. Once we start getting some mining stations built in the Ocelia system and the Kepler system, I think that we'll go positive, and then it's just a matter of getting that to get higher. So, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.